Good morning. For the purpose of the tape and the camera, in the room is myself, Detective Inspector Steve Harris, Sergeant Kelly Jackson, Sophie Evans, and Miss Margaret Ridgewood. Now, did I pronounce your name correctly, didn't I?
Yes, you did, that's correct.
The time is 9:26 AM, Tuesday, the 3rd of April. Good morning, Sophie. Now, before I start, I need to ask, do you understand why you're here today?
I kind of do. But with everything that's happened over the past 2 days, I'm still a little fuzzy.
Well, that's to be expected.
When can I see my children?
Your kids are fine, okay? They've been well looked after by social services. And we've also arranged for you to see them this afternoon, right here in the station.
They'll be scared. I don't think they'll understand.
I'll be honest with you, Sophie, there's still a lot that we don't really understand ourselves.
What like?
Well, firstly, how you came to end up living with Derek Yates, and then how you came to have 2 children whilst doing so.
Oh.
Is Derek the father of your 2 boys, Sophie? Sophie?
Sorry. I keep forgetting that's my name.
Her name is Emily.
No, it's not. Her name's called Sophie. Sophie Evans.
That was her name before. But then she came to live with me and I gave her a whole new life. And we both picked out a new name.
Both of you?
Yes, both of us.
And why would you want a new name? What was wrong with her old one?
Don't you get it? We were starting a new life. A life where she was free to express herself. A life where she didn't have to live the way she was doing.
Okay, then well, explain to me what was so wrong about her life.
It wasn't full. She was a girl with dreams and an imagination that was being suppressed by those that said they loved her. Well, nobody could love her. Not the way I do.
In keeping her locked away, is that how you showed her you loved her?
She wasn't locked away. We were merely hiding ourselves from this world of yours.
Mr. Yates, it's the same world which you live in.
Yes, but I don't live by your rules and regulations. I live the way a man's supposed to live.
Which is?
Free. Able to make his own way and not be told what to do and when to do it.
Okay, so taking Sophie was your way then, was it?
You don't understand. You'll never understand.
Well, explain it to us then.
Not sure where to start.
Why not tell us how Derek Yates first came into your life?
He stopped me in the street, I think. I was on my way home from school and he asked if he could give me a ride home.
And then what?
It looked like rain, I didn't have a coat on. I didn't want to get wet, you see. Knew Mum would be cross. So I got in the car and we drove around and around for ages.
Did he force you to go with him?
To get in the car, no. We just talked for ages. He made me laugh.
And what did you talk about, Sophie?
Oh, I don't remember all that well. I knew it was a long time because it was getting dark. I knew Mum would be cross. So I didn't go home.
Did Derek force you to stay with him?
She came of her own free will. I've never forced her to do anything she didn't want to do.
She was only a child. What sort of choice do you think she had?
She would have been frightened to have said anything.
I never hurt her, not once. Never laid a hand on her unless she said it was okay to do so.
Unless she said it was okay, what's that supposed to mean?
I think it's time my client took a rest here. We've been at this for hours now. We've answered all your questions. So, I'd like to ask for a break, please.
Okay, interview suspended, 4:26 p.m.
Tell Emily that I asked for her.
Is that man for real?
I have no idea what that man is. But I'll tell you now, that solicitor of his is going to try and pull every trick in their book to get him off on this.
Well, he can't. Can he?
Sophie, can you tell us why you never tried to go home?
Don't know.
And what about trying to contact your mother in any way?
It was fun to start with. Kind of a game, hide and seek. I would see my picture on the telly from time to time, and Derek said it would all be alright, and once everything had stopped and the game was over, we could go and see my mother and my brother too.
But the game never did stop, did it?
I wanted to go back to school. I miss my friends.
Did you tell Derek that you wanted to leave? Sophie, it's okay. No one's going to hurt you in here.
I liked the game to begin with. It was fun. And I could have as much chocolate and sweets as I wanted. Mum didn't like me eating too much. Rubbish, she called it.
Derek let you do what you wanted.
Sometimes. But he was always there. When I got up in the morning. All day. We ate every meal together. And when it was time to bath, he never left me. I didn't like bath times.
He was in the bathroom whilst you were having a bath?
Yes. He used to wash my hair. Said he could make sure all the soap was out. The woman I spoke to yesterday said I'd been missing for 19 years.
That's right.
Seems longer. Is your name really Kylie?
Yes, it is.
I once got a Kylie CD for my new birthday.
Your new birthday?
Yes, we changed everything, including Emily's birthday.
We're trying to change everything about Sophie's life, hoping that she'd forget.
Do you have any idea what my life was like before Emily came to stay? No. You live in your perfect little world with your perfect little friends. Well, out there in the real world, things aren't like that.
Why not explain it to us then? Help us understand.
You don't have the IQ to understand. Just because you've got me there, you think I'm your prisoner? Well, think again.
Sit down.
Please sit down. You're not helping matters.
Who are you? Who even asked you to be here?
I'm your court-appointed solicitor.
No, you're not. You're some overpaid admin boy who thinks he can make a name for himself defending me. Well, I don't want you here. So fuck off!
Mr. Yates! Sit down.
Fuck you, you self-righteous twat!
You sit down right now, otherwise I'll have you restrained. We'll finish this off with you in handcuffs.
All the same, controlling everything. Well, I won't be controlled by you or by anybody!
Can we have some assistance in here now?
Tell me then, when did you first have sexual contact with Sophie?
You still don't get it. I never touched her until she said I could.
She was a child. She was probably more scared of you than anything. She would have said yes to anything, just hoping you didn't hurt her.
I never hurt her unless...
Unless what? You never hurt her unless what?
He never hit me. Not with his hands.
How did he hurt you?
He used to make me hold these wires and turn on a little box. I would have to hold the two ends and it was then that they hurt. Derek would video me doing this. And every time I talked too loudly or didn't do as he wanted, he'd make me watch the video again to show me what would happen. One time I held on for so long I fell over shaking on the ground.
He shot you. Was it electric current you connected with?
I think it was that. He videoed everything we did and would make me watch them with him.
Did he take you when you were in bed together?
Yes. I was never allowed to watch TV. Just videos of things we did. Some of them were nice, like games we played. I liked to paint, so I'd watch those too. And when I'd been really good and made him happy, we would have music on.
I'd like to ask for a break now, please. Have a moment to have a rest, if that's all right.
Okay.
When can I see my children?
I've spoken to social services today, and you're going to have to go this afternoon to a secure location where we can spend the rest of the afternoon with your kids. And then from there we'll move you on to the safe house.
I see. Who else will be there?
We have Simon waiting to see you.
Simon's here.
Yeah, he arrived this morning. He's flown down from Glasgow where he's now living with his family.
He has a family.
He has a wife and a little girl.
I have a niece. What's her name?
I believe he called her Sophie. Simon said that he's been waiting for this day for a long time. I'm only sorry that your mother can't be here too.
They told me she died. I wanted to see my mum again. Derek told me she was evil, but I know she wasn't. She loved me. That much I will always remember. I would like very much to go now, if I may, please.
I'm going to sort everything out for you, but I just need a few months longer, if that's okay.
Okay.
And what now?
Well, she'll have to try and rebuild a life herself, isn't she? And I think with the help and the love of her family and now her brother, then she'll be able to just do that.
Where are you going?
To make sure that bastard never gets near her again. So you know, you're going to be charged this afternoon with...
My client has the right.
Shut up. Your client has taken a young girl from her home, from her family, and everything else that she knew, and subjected her to years of abuse. And if she hadn't escaped, there's no telling what he would have done. So don't you dare tell me about your client's rights. Don't you dare. You're going to be charged this afternoon with everything that I can possibly find to make sure that you never see the light of day again. Sophie will be released into the hands of her family. Well, she'll never have to be your prisoner again.
Her name's Emily.
You just don't stop, do you?
Why should I? She's mine. I love her and she loves me.
really sorry about that. That should never have happened.
It's okay. At least now I know he's really locked away and I won't have to see him again.
But I still need to see you again. Okay, I've got a lot more questions I need to ask.
I understand.
But for now, I can wait. So.
Isis.
You don't look the same.
I've changed, I know. So have you.
You have a little girl.
Yeah. Sophie. We named her after you.
Sorry I went away.
Oh! No, you're not to blame for any of this.
I wanted to see Mum again. I miss Mum.
I miss her too.
Can I go and see where she is now?
I'll take her if that's what you wish.
Please, you won't leave, will you?
I'll leave you again. I promise.